Hello guys, CJ on the lake here. Let me just turn that up real quickly. Today, I want to talk about my locomotive designs that I've made over the year. If you've watched my video called Train Test 2, where I've tested out that one locomotive, you may recognize this one from the, or actually know this one from that one video. But anyway, let's talk about this one real quickly. So, obviously, this one was the start of it all. I made it as sort of a test locomotive. I didn't really know what to make at the time, so I just decided to just make something kind of custom. Now the design I didn't really base off of anything real, as you can tell right around here, maybe. Um, but I was trying to capture somewhat of a SD40 kind of look to it. For those of you who know about diesel locomotives, you'll know that these are the more heavy duty locomotives, the standard duty, I think it is. But anyway, this was the one that I featured in the video. I can tell because it's got the transparent inside, and you can see basically everything inside it. Um, Not much to talk about with this one. It's basically just the same exact locomotive. Just I've taken off the little black decals on the window, and yes, they are decals if you're wondering. But yeah, very cheap, crude vents and everything like that. And for some reason, these ones are sticking on the part. But if you get down and close, you can actually see these vents don't even connect to these the base right here. But that all changed when I introduced this prototype model right here, which essentially replaced these crappy looking cheap vents, I think, and then I replaced it with something that looks kind of like Rails Unlimited. I still included the decals on this part, and excuse me, I've also still kept the old vents from this one, and I just kept them, obviously. But this was actually the first real test of the new window style, which is the reflective surface and everything. Still got the cab, still got the controls and everything like that. Anyway, and then this was when I tried out a new bogie design, because if you guys didn't know, these bogies originally would fall apart every time, even though I anchored them. Because of some sort of issue where I don't know why, but they just kept falling apart, basically. But yeah, I fixed that with these bogies. I've also tried out a new design with the bogies themselves, where I have them, basically they have this black decal on the inside of them that somewhat gives some detail to the wheels. This was also the first real test of the custom vent design that I made. But of course, I've decided to upscale the locomotive even more, and I've also changed the design of the headlights a little bit. But yeah, you can see that. Also a new cab interior. The windows, these parts I fixed because if you go inside this one, you'll notice how the frames don't show up properly for some reason. But yeah, before I end this video, I want to show something that this is the design that I initially made, but I've somewhat backtracked from it for unexplained reasons. Because I actually do kind of like the reflective windows. I'm somewhat tilted on the decision of the transparent windows and the reflective ones. Because the advantage with transparent windows is obviously you can see the interior, and you can't really see it on that one. But anyway, I know initially too I said that I was going to include one of these locomotives, I think it was this one, in a game called Smile Dog EXE, but unfortunately when I tried to develop the game, it just got a little bit too hard to develop because I'm actually going to be honest with you, I'm not a very good game developer. But I do have a friend of mine named John Plays Roblox 2. He's a scripter, not a very good one, but he is. So he plans to help me with that one. But yeah, of course he doesn't plan to help me with the Smile Dog game. He plans to help me with a game that I plan to make that's kind of like Jailbreak. I'm planning to include a train and everything like that. It's called Prison Citizens. I haven't released the game yet, but it's... Will you please go away? But anyway, I haven't released the game yet. Sorry, that was my brother. And I don't really plan to release it until we can try and figure out how the train works, because here's the thing: is John knows how the train initially is supposed to work. It works off of timing for when it like comes out of the tunnel and it goes back into the tunnel, that kind of thing. But the part we're stuck on is the AIP pathfinding technology, and yes, the train does use AIP pathfinding or some sort of pathfinding technology. I don't know which one it is, but basically, if I can just open this up, basically it's like this. There's a dummy at the front of the train that's invisible and can't collide. It like walks and then the train follows it. It's also, if you've played the initial version of Jailbreak when the train was first added, you'll probably remember that it could like fling players into outer space. That's because of the AIP technology, but they've supposedly, notice how I say supposedly, fixed that issue by using something else. But as of that, John is still confused how to do that because he's, again, not very good at it. So he plans to talk to some people about it, but we're kind of stuck on the issue until we can get that resolved. If you guys know how to do it, please let me know in the comments. I'm trying to see if I can find some more people who might be able to help me. But anyway, John also plans to get Builders Club as well, and when we do plan to make the game Prison Citizens, we plan to make a group for it called Mr. Bad Guy Studios. But yeah, it's just a quick update for the future. I'm actually kind of out of video ideas, to be honest. But the problem is I'm just becoming a little bit more... I'm just becoming less motivated to make YouTube videos and everything like that. Doesn't mean I'm gonna quit. It just means I'm gonna do it a lot less. But I don't even have a thought of quitting, so just no. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. If this gave you sort of a brief look into how my design has somewhat evolved over the course of 2019, be sure to drop a like, drop a comment if you'd like to, and if you're new to my channel, be sure to subscribe and turn on post notifications. It means a lot to me personally, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.